Well, hello, friends. Tony Howard here with Astrology University, and I'm excited to tell you about our upcoming summit, April 25th and 26th, Astrology and Relationships. And I have Kelly Surtees with me. Kelly's one of the wonderful speakers that we have at the summit, and she's going to be telling us a little bit about what she's going to be sharing with you. Thanks for joining me today, Kelly.
Thanks, Tony. I'm excited to chat with you, and I'm really looking forward to the summit. I think the subtitle that you mentioned, Celebrate Our Connections, is so appropriate right now.
Definitely. When we prepared this summit last year because we have kind of a busy calendar. And so we've been planning for it for a long time. And then, of course, with the pandemic that happened, we had a conversation. I had a conversation with you and some of the other speakers where I was like, should we cancel the summit? Or, we were just feeling things out. Like there was a minute there where it didn't totally feel right, to just be going on like business as usual because everything happening was so overwhelming. And then in the conversation, we talked about maybe shifting the topic of the summit and considered some other things. And we thought, no, we should go ahead with this one because, one of the things that's happened after some more events transpired with this pandemic is that we're thinking about our relationships a lot. A lot of people are contacting old friends and being in touch more through the phone and online, and we're really realizing just how valuable our connections are when we can't actually be in person together. So then all of a sudden it seemed like really appropriate that the subtitle, which I had set months ago, was celebrating our connections. And it just feels right now to do at this moment.
Absolutely. I mean, my husband was just saying the other day that he's like, I feel like we're taking more time and making more of an effort to connect with our friends and family. We live in another country from most of the people that we know and love, and you get swept up in what you're doing. But when things change, it's like, all we want to do is take that time to have those conversations and continue to deepen those relationships in the ways that we can right now.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, your talk is called Saying I Do, Cycles of Commitment in Relationship. And can you tell folks a little bit about what you're planning to share with them?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that I find students want to know, and I get asked this all the time in my classes and my mentoring groups, is how do we know, when we're going to meet someone special, or how do we know how do we time getting married, for instance? And so I thought I'm going to answer this question for students, because if I keep getting asked it, obviously there's a lot of people that are wanting to know. And so this is a timing talk. I'm going to be talking about the transits and progressions that are active when somebody gets married. So whatever marriage looks like for you, however that's defined, I'm going to take 3 examples of clients from my case files and look at the timing cycles that were active for them when they got married. So we'll be looking at, was it a Saturn transit or a Pluto transit, or was there some type of progressed thing going on? So I guess it's probably around the intermediate level, because we'll be just diving right in with using some of these timing techniques. But the key is to really show real life examples of what is going on in your birth chart from a timing or a forecasting perspective when you might make a major commitment to get married.
And are these cases where you've elected the time beforehand, or you're just looking at times when they actually just did get married sort of by chance?
Yeah, I have one client where we did elect the chart for the wedding, but even within the context of doing the election, the partner has already proposed, that they've sort of said, we do want to get married and we're looking at, month A and month B. So to get to that point, there's a lot that's gone into it already. So I do have one situation where we elected the wedding chart itself. Very early in my practice. So I'm a little nervous about sharing that because I don't know I'd do it exactly the same now. But I'm also just looking at, the transits and progressions of couples that, have just got married and they didn't necessarily elect the event. They just were in love and this is when it happened. And in those situations, in some ways, it's a little more powerful because they're swept up in the current and the feeling and the mood, like the events are carrying them forward. And to kind of work backwards, what is actually going on? Because we have all these theories about, Jupiter here or Saturn there should mean commitment in relationship. But I wanted to sort of try and either prove those theories right or show what's really going on so that we all have some more information about what to use with timing and relationships in our practices.
Excellent. Can't wait to hear it. So you're going to be presenting on Sunday, the 26th at 11 a.m. and
Yes.
that's Pacific time. And if you
Yes.
are wondering what time zone that is for you, if you head over to our summit page, which is astrologyuniversity.com/summit, we have some handy links there where you can convert the times to your time zone and find out what time Kelly's talk is so that you don't miss it.
Yes.
And if you would like to sign up for the summit, you can sign up on that same page. The summit's actually free to watch live. So on April 25th and 26th, you can watch the summit live as long as you sign up, which just involves typing in your email address. So it's pretty easy. Can't make it much easier than that to sign up.
I don't think it gets any more simple than that, Tony.
Yeah, and then if you can't tune in that weekend, or if you're watching this particular video after April 25th and 26th, you can still get the summit talks. So we have something called the All Access Pass, and that's available for purchase. So you can purchase the summit, and if you purchase the summit, you own all the lectures. So you can download them, you can watch them whenever you want. You have essentially lifetime access. So as long as Astrology University is around, you have access to these talks and can listen to them whenever you want. And if you download them, you can just keep them on your hard drive forever, for as long as you're able to. And
which is amazing value for the 12 lectures, I guess.
Yeah, there's 12 astrologers. And then if you get the All Access Pass, there's also 3 bonuses that we threw in there. But one of the most important things you're doing with the purchase of an All Access Pass is you're helping support our mission, which is to keep the summit free to watch live for those who can't afford to pay. When we did our first summit, I was really moved by some of the feedback that came in from people in impoverished countries or situations where they just literally couldn't afford, even $5, right? So people in really dire financial circumstances that still, love astrology or wouldn't have the means to travel to an astrology conference or get access to these teachers in another way. And that really moved me. And so I really felt, I feel really blessed to have the ability to make the summit free to those people to watch live while it's happening. So if you purchase the All Access Pass, you're helping support our mission and also the livelihoods of these amazing astrologers and all the gifts and insights that they're going to give you over the course of the weekend. I hope you can tune in live. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people just block out their calendar. I know for some of you, it's going to be a little more easier than usual to do that. And just watch all the talks all weekend. We have a lot of fun chats in the chat room before and after the talk. So you can actually get to know people as well. People talk about their charts with each other, make new friends in the chat room. So it's a lot of fun. So head over to astrologyuniversity.com/summit to find out and get all the info. And if you have any other questions, please email us at help@astrologyuniversity.com and we'd be happy to help you out. Well, thanks for joining me today, Kelly.
My pleasure, Tony. Thank you so much. And I'm really looking forward to the summit.
Me too. And I'll see you there. All right. And I hope to see some of you there too. Okay. Take care.
Bye, everyone.